All right, guys, back at it. It's been a little while. You know what it is, though, woodworking, drinking beer. Jai alai, an Indian pale ale. Jai is, I believe that's a word that means victory in India. But don't be confused. I believe India Pale Ale was actually created by the British in their travels to India way back in the day, on the boats and such. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Anyway, this is a good beer. It's a bit hoppy. To be honest, there is not a very distinct taste here. It's a little citrusy. Yeah, citrus. So yeah, I called it. It's not bad. It's high on alcohol, and I feel like the higher on alcohol you get, not that the taste goes away, but it sort of draws back on a little bit of the flavor, which is fine with me. I mean, where are we at? I think it's in the 7 range here. Maybe you guys have seen it, but I have not. But it's a tasty beer. Nothing too special about it. I had some beers in England with this sort of Jai heading, and figured I'd get one while I'm back home. Got quite a few different IPAs in the collection now. I gotta make something of those one day. Show off my minor alcohol problem. But that's a couple of years of drinking there. But here's my newest project, the woodworking, the important part. I got this stool here. I'm pretty dang proud of it, if I might say. I just put a coating of boiled linseed oil on it. It's had time to dry and stuff, and sort of wax on, wax off sort of thing. But top here is a tiger wood panel that I glued together of 2 different pieces of tiger wood. And the one piece I bought just had a very awesome grain texture to it. And the boiled linseed oil that I applied really brought out the texture. And then I got a second piece on the outside that also has a nice grain. But bought a router recently and a table. Need a little more practice with it, but I did apply it to this project and used it to sort of round over my edges, as you can see. And applied a sander and stuff and some sandpaper to sort of round off these corners. And hey man, to me it's pretty perfect. Anything could always be better, but at a certain point, you gotta call it done. Legs are made out of poplar. I cheated a little bit and just bought basically square dowels. 1 and 3/8 inch legs and 1 and 3/8 inch cross beams put together with half laps. Most of them are pretty solid. I'm pretty proud of my glue up. They're tight, a bit off, but again, I'm happy with this stool. And then I just put a black rattle can to the legs, left the top bare so I can glue it up well to this panel that I glued up. And the wife helped me glue up this panel. She helped me quite a bit with this stool, but yeah, it's one of those projects. I got out to the garage and did some woodworking. Then I had a few beers, safety first. I don't get all drunk and start buzzing saws. But no, I like to have a few beers, and I think, like I said, Jai is victory. I'd like to celebrate. This is my victory of the week. So it's basically 100% done. I might apply a polyurethane finish just to keep it sort of scratch proof, but this is a nice hard wood that is sort of resistant to that sort of stuff. It's a South American tiger wood, but it's going to line up nicely to my workbench if I want to use the router or say sit here and do some mechanical work. That'll be nice, and also it'll line up nicely to my workbench there. And then, there's the wife's new hobby. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to give everybody an update and let everybody know I'm staying busy as much as I can. I'm on a COVID-19 quarantine, self-quarantine at the moment. There's some issues spreading around my workplace, and I went and got tested today. I feel fine. Everything's good so far, so hope it stays that way. Otherwise, y'all God bless. Jesus was a carpenter, and y'all have a great night.